Acer, shall we jump into your
no.
favourite bit of this?
I don't think you'd forget about this, to be honest, because that's what I do with any of our games. I can usually at a push, I'd probably get mumble jeers and but could tell you the result. But if we're talking people and when they scored, I've not got a chance. So I don't have high hopes for this.
3 of the 5 are massive moments. 2 are more moment based, I'd say, but 3 of the goals are massive in City's history, more recent history for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll jump straight in.
I just don't want to make myself look like an idiot and not a real supporter. I'm getting all my excuses in early, but this isn't going to go well.
First goal, Acer, 12th of September 2009. Funny enough, the 2 teams that are going for the title this season, Man City and Arsenal. Manchester City beat Arsenal 4-2, and this is Adebayor's goal to make it 3-1.
Says play on, right? Phillips has it. Adebayor! Of course he scores! Oh, you just knew it!
I had to put it's off someone's edit on YouTube because copyright was absolutely killing me. And Sean Wright Phillips for the assist, so you should know it, really, shouldn't you?
I really don't. I can remember this game, and I, in 2010, played at the stadium. So obviously called City of Manchester Stadium then. And my plan was I was going to recreate that celebration. I was going to run all the way down the other end of the pitch and slide on my knees. But I was so knackered that I managed to make it to sort of like the edge of the area and do a knee slide. But I can remember that goal, obviously, but I literally could not even draw any inspiration for the time. I'm thinking it's got to be second half. I don't think it was that late. I don't know whether to just plonk it somewhere sort of in the middle. So let's just do that for my first one, get my first one out of the way. I'm going to go with, and I'm going to add one on just to be random, but maybe like 61 minutes.
It was the 79th minute.
That's not drastic, but
it's not massively out for first go now. But weirdly enough, the celebration is more iconic than the goal, definitely.
Yeah.
I tried to get a clip with the celebration in, but YouTube copyright, which is the most. They just want to see this podcast fail.
You're going to have to start doing a Phoenix from the Flames and recreating them.
Yeah. Just be in the back. I can run the length of the back garden, to be fair, and do
that. Honestly, I think that go down so much better than these clips. I'd pay to watch that.
My girlfriend can put the crosses in, and I'll just finish them.
Yeah.
The second goal, though, is the most recent one. I remember watching this game live on the 6th of May in 2019. Manchester City beat Leicester 1-0 at the Etihad, and this is Captain Marvel, Vincent Kompany's absolute screamer.
He looks once, has a second look, and that is just rifled into the top corner.
Imagine me in the back garden trying to recreate that.
Honestly, I think you're onto a winner with that idea. I remember watching it. I know it was dragging on a little bit, like we didn't think it was going to come up, but I don't think it wasn't true City style. I feel like it was later than what I guessed on the Adebayor one. I'm going to say, I don't want to create a pattern here, but I'm going to go with, I went 61 last time, and I don't want to do round numbers. Let's do 71.
Oh, Acer, you should have gone round number. It's 70, but that is still a classic. Still a very good guess.
How many is it? We've got to do 5.
5, yeah. So, but no, look, come on. From the first one, you got 80 now. That one, you got a minute.
But this is it. If I start getting close, I'm pretty competitive as well. So I just don't want to come. I just don't want to look. I definitely don't want to come bottom. Just keep it respectable.
Your third goal, you mentioned it before. 14th of May 2011, Manchester City played Stoke City, of all teams, in the FA Cup final. And this is, well, there's only one goal, but Yaya Touré's cup winning goal. And I read before it was the first trophy for City in 44 years. So.
I think I remember where I was. I'm confident to get close-ish.
Still David Silva. Mario Balotelli wouldn't have for Tevez. He goes for Toure! Manchester City's semi-final hero, Yaya Toure, gives them the lead in the final.
Oh, Clive Tilsley, you absolute legend. So you said you're confident.
Yeah, because I couldn't. Well, no, like confident to the point of I know, like I'm there or thereabouts. Because like I say, I was on cruise ship. I made sure I could wangle an afternoon off and watched it. Because I remember like our tech guy was winding me up. I was like, "Are we going to be able to get the channels because we're getting everything by satellite?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And he was saying the day before, he was like, "I think we're going to be too far away," because we were. I can't remember where we was, but it doesn't matter. I didn't see the light of day. I was in the officers' bar watching it, and like I say, I never thought I'd see City lift a trophy. So I think it was like mid-70s. Again, I don't want to go like, I know it's not a round number, but 75 isn't. So I'm going to go 70, 74.
I'm so happy you said 74. Bang on, absolutely bang on.
I was like 74, 75, 76 because I can kind of remember, but then you doubt yourself. I do kind of remember, but then I remember then like hanging on a little bit because
I've never seen so indecisive over picking a number. You said about 3 different numbers. And again, this shit theme of this podcast, which is a bit stupid of me to say because it's me who does all the
you came up with it.
Yeah. But on the 23rd of October 2011, Manchester City beat Man United 6-1 at Old Trafford. And this...
Did we? Don't remember.
And this is Mario Balotelli's first goal to make it 1-0. And probably, again, the celebration more iconic than the goal.
Milner. Balotelli! The T-shirt says it all.
The T-shirts. Have you ever had anyone request you make that recreate that T-shirt?
No.
At what minute did Balotelli put City 1-0 up at Old Trafford?
Again, I remember watching it, and I don't feel like it wasn't like the longest wait in the world. It obviously didn't come quick enough when we was playing United. Could do with a first minute, a second minute, and a third minute to feel comfortable. Just knock 3 out early. But I want to say it was like I don't want to say half hour. 20. Let's go. I don't want to go 25. I'll go 20, 24 then because I went 74, didn't I?
You did, yeah, and you got it back on.
Yeah, let's go 24.
It is 22. So only 2 out.
I'll take it. So what's the one on now?
You're doing very well for someone who was very nervous and thought they were going to do absolutely shit. You're on 21. So okay. You are at the minute.
I think you've been kind to me with like memorable games. But then you said you got memorable moments as well.
Yeah, I've honestly done it the same for everyone. Tried to pick icon. I used to do it so people pick the season, but then now I'm just trying to do moments because otherwise you're just going to get caught in the weeds. So with the last one, you are in third place by 4 points or 4 minutes.
I'll take a Champions League place, but this could all go wrong, couldn't it?
This is similar to the Adebayor goal, I'd say, in difficulty-wise. It's more of an iconic moment than a goal. Well, it's an iconic goal, but nothing like too special. Because on the 21st of September 2014, Manchester City drew 1-1 with Chelsea at the Etihad. And this is Frank Lampard scoring for City against Chelsea. And this is to make it 1-1, sorry.
I think it's not going to help me.
Into Lampard! Oh my goodness!
Oh, nearly kicked you out of the studio there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to help me. So when you were lining it up, I was like, I remember the goal, but I don't even think I can tell you whether that's first or second half. But I saw a little red card next to us. Again, though, I can't remember who went, but I'm thinking I'd remember it if we got sent off early doors and then keeping Chelsea to 1 with 10 men. I might just pitch it in the middle again, and let's rip up my rule book and let's go. I'll go 60 on the dot.
60 on the dot. It was the 85th.
Miles out. I've
So
ruined the Champions League hopes there.
That has given you a total score of 46, which puts you 7th. So Europa Conference League.
I mean, that's not something to cheer about, is it?
No.
West Ham 3-0. Have it.
Do you want me to? I'll rub it in a bit more. You have finished 1 point behind Double A, who is a United fan.
Terrible. Okay. Well, I mean, it went better than I thought it would.
Yeah, I think you were expecting triple figures, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, a 1 in 90 chance to get them right, to be honest, with a couple of them, because I was completely guessing. So, yeah.
Not too bad. The worst out you were is 25. That's good going.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly, mate, just give yourself the honour and the just deserves of giving yourself a shout out to plug wherever you are, wherever people can find you.
Yeah.
And not to email you for work.
Yeah. Well, I've managed to tie up all of the socials, so they're all Football Creatio. Got the website, which is footballshirtrepair.co.uk. It's dead basic. If anybody wants to sort it out for free, give me a shout. But I mean, it's got some links in there for other guys that do repairs and what have you. And then it's got some recommendations for like stain removal stuff and what have you. So just, if it helps one person, then all good.
Nice one, mate. Thank you very much again for coming on.
All right. Cheers. Thanks for having me. Cheers for that.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Goals in Time. If you could please subscribe and hit the notification bell, it would do me a massive favour. Also, don't forget to follow the podcast on all socials at Shirts in Time Pod.